Mayor Lori Lightfoot says her team's working on a, quote, financially compelling plan to keep the Bears at Soldier Field.
The announcement came during a sports radio interview this morning where she acknowledged the city is running out of time to try to keep the Bears on the lakefront. And WGN's Mike Lowe is joining us now with more on this tonight. Mike.
And good evening to both of you. The Bears seem intent on building their own stadium in Arlington Heights on the campus of the former Arlington racetrack. But that deal is not final yet. So Mayor Lori Lightfoot is going to run one last Hail Mary play to try to convince the team to stay in the city.
We're going to continue to do everything we can to keep the Bears in Chicago.
During an appearance on the Mully and Haw Show on 670 The Score this morning, Mayor Lori Lightfoot revealed that her staff is working on a plan designed to entice the Bears to stay in the city of Chicago.
Working on some plans to present to them that I think will make a very, very compelling financial case as to why it makes abundant sense for them to stay in Chicago.
The mayor says she's not ready to publicly reveal what could convince the team to remain on the lakefront, but this week she announced a new committee to reimagine Soldier Field and that section of the museum campus. The Bears' current lease at Soldier Field runs through 2033, and last fall the team signed a purchase agreement, really an intent to buy the 326-acre Arlington Park campus located some 34 miles northwest of the city.
You know, they're a Tier 1 team in a Tier 1 market, and they need Tier 1 audience, fan base, and I don't think they can get that in Arlington Heights. But ultimately, the decision will be theirs.
The storied NFL team has played in 4 different venues: Staley Field in Decatur in the inaugural season, then the next 50 at Wrigley Field, then the next 50 at Soldier Field, with the exception of 2002 when the team played at Memorial Stadium in Champaign when Soldier Field was being renovated. The mayor hinted that major renovations could be on the table in the new proposal.
And when it comes to Soldier Field, it's no secret, I've said, we need to significantly enhance the fan experience. It takes too long to get there. It's too hard. And if you're on the west side of the stadium or in one of the end zones, frankly, it's a crappy fan experience.
The mayor also acknowledged that the window to strike a deal with the Bears is closing and must be completed before the team signs a contract to buy the land in Arlington Heights. But she says the city will be aggressive in its attempt to keep the city's most beloved team at the iconic Lakefront Stadium.
We've seen a couple of proposals that are very, very interesting, that really kind of re-envision Soldier Field and re-envision the area around Soldier Field, keeping in mind the restrictions on use of parkland. But I think, you know, we can do this in a way that I think will be very economically enticing to the Bears.
And it is worth noting that the Bears, who are located in the NFL's third largest market, play in the league's smallest stadium. Soldier Field holds just 61,500 fans. Compare that to the new SoFi Stadium in LA, which is hosting the Super Bowl. They're going to have more than 100,000 people there on Sunday.
Why can't we just get a dome?
Well, I think that's what will happen if they move to Arlington Heights, and then they'll have all kinds of uses for that.
Right.
You can host the NCAA tournament, concerts, all kinds of things.
And you can keep warm.
But then we don't have bear weather.
Didn't you do a story on putting a dome on Soldier Field, the feasibility of something like that?
We did. We talked to Dirk Lohan, the architect, who's the grandson of Mies van der Rohe, the legendary architect, and he said you can pretty much do anything you want if you have enough money. So
well,
that's the sticking point. And also, of course, politics at play here, too.
All right, Mike. Appreciate that. All right. If you watch WGN News